Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought number 1149. And it is Saturday. Saturday, we do a series. Sunday, we do a series. Saturday's series is the Rules Handbook by Ellen Fine and Sherry Schneider. We have here a year's worth of days where we look at rules and use the handbook to guide ourselves in doing all the rules. Now, I have the first book for you, which is The Rules, Time-Tested Secrets for Capturing the Heart of Mr. Right by Ellen Fine and Sherry Schneider. Everything is based off of that, as well as off of the other one, the blue one, Not Your Mother's Rules. Okay, so we're on day 108. Low effort, low effort, low effort. Not no effort, but no low effort. Okay, so about dates. Low effort. The authors in Navigating New Relationships, talking about don't be blind to reality, talk about the low effort. If you pay attention and listen clearly, if you pay attention and listen closely to your date early on, you will notice that buyer beware dates put in low effort. They say things like, call me when you're free. That's putting the onus on you to pursue them instead of saying, can I see you Saturday night? Or they say, do you want to pick the place? Instead of researching special restaurants and making reservations. Or they suggest meeting near them or halfway, which kills courtship, as he should be the one traveling and being inconvenienced, not you. Don't respond to low effort men. Don't say, I can't believe you're asking me to find the restaurant. Rules girls stay in their power. Keep calm and don't argue or whine. They ignore these men and move on. It's good for all of us. It's good for them. It's good for the women. Move on. Now, as to what to do in terms of dating instead, how to act on dates 1, 2, and 3 is rule number 9 in the original rules by Ellen Fine and Sherry Schneider, Time-Tested Secrets for Capturing the Heart of Mr. Right. If you are anything like us, you've thought a lot about how much the two of you have in common before he even arrives to, the date. And you've named the children before he says hello. This type of seemingly innocuous daydreaming before the date is dangerous, possibly the worst thing you can do short of professing love to him over dessert. This kind of fantasizing leads to unfulfilled longing and to unrealistic expectations of romance and passion that makes you prone to say foolish things like, I have 2 tickets to a concert after the first date. Yes, you can reciprocate, but much later. See rule number 4. If at all possible, don't think of him before he arrives. It isn't necessary for the first 3 dates. Be busy right up until the minute he sees you. Don't have him come up to your apartment after the first date. Rules, girls, play it safe. On these 3 dates, this is how to act on dates 1, 2, and 3. Don't tell him all about your day as if you've known each other for years, thinking that it will bring you closer. Don't be too serious, controlling, or wifey. Don't mention the M word, not even to mention that your brother recently got married. Remember that you are a creature unlike any other, a beautiful woman, inside and out. So don't feel that you have to fit in a love seminar or last-minute therapy session to be in good form. You should feel no pressure whatsoever. In fact, all you really have to do is on the first 3 dates is show up, relax, pretend you're an actress making a cameo appearance in a movie. Reread rule number 1. Be a creature unlike any other. Be sweet and light. Laugh at his jokes, but don't try too hard. Smile a lot and don't feel obligated to fill up the lulls in the conversation. In general, let him do all the work, pick you up, pick the restaurant, open the door, not pick you up anymore these days. That this was in the early days of our ancestors. Open the door and pull out your chair. Act, because that was before internet. Act nonchalantly at all times as if you're always on dates and it's nothing out of the ordinary, even if you haven't had a date in years. If you have to think about something, think about your date with another man that week. You should always try to date other people so that you never get hung up on one man at any time. End the date first. See rule number 11, especially if you like him. Hard to do. Glance at your watch after an hour or 2 hours for a drink date, or 3 or 4 hours if it's that long. Simply sigh and say, gee, this was really great, but I have a really big day tomorrow. Don't say what it is you're doing tomorrow. At the end of the first date, you can accept a light peck on the cheek or lips, even though you're dying to do more. Don't invite him to your place at the end of the first date. After all, he is still a stranger at this point. He should not even know where you live or where you work. This is both for safety and the rules. By not letting him into your apartment or agreeing to go to his, you drastically reduce your chances of any sort of problem occurring. If you meet someone at a bar or party, the same rule applies. Don't get into his car for any reason, or you might end up in his trunk. Don't invite him to your apartment or go to his that night. It's a crazy world out there. Play it safe. Now, don't even get into his car until you've had quite a few weeks. Get a few weeks at least. I would think at least 8 or 9 dates of once a week before you even think about getting into his car. On the second date, use your judgment. Num, 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 num. We know you're asking. Okay, rules, girls, don't take chances. We know you're asking you to go against your feelings here, but you want to get married, don't you? Anyone can get a one night stand. In summary, the first 3 dates should be like being and nothingness, quote end quote. Dress nice, be nice, goodbye, and go home. Actually, this is the classic part. Dress nice, be nice, goodbye, and go home. Not too much feeling, investment, or heart. You're probably wondering how long you can keep up this act, right? Don't worry, it gets easier. So, like I read in the rules, that is so much effort already. Don't let him make you pick the restaurant. The authors are saying, don't say, I can't believe you're asking me to find the restaurant, and then call me when you're free. No, no, you don't have time to do that. Look at all that you had to do, plus the manicure and the hair. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I'll say good morning to everybody. Good morning, John Clark, Marty Blue, Susan O'Bean, everybody for coming. Thank you. And I will see you later. Okay. Old Kinderheck. Bye.